ASMR warning at the beginning of this one. That is the delicious sound of a polar seltzer being deliciously cracked to quench my thirst. I'm gonna stop talking like this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are continuing our story. I didn't turn off the dimmer screen. I feel stupid. You're gonna know I walked away to get a soda. Not that the sound of the soda cracking told you that, but whatever. I'm chilling. I actually have a story that I forgot to tell in the last episode, so we're gonna start this episode off not by getting right into it, by telling a story. I went thrifting. I don't know if anybody out there. I love thrift shops. Love them. Hate what they're becoming. Like Goodwill is slowly becoming just another store that sells secondhand merchandise at marked up prices because it's secondhand. But we don't need to get into that discussion. But what discussion I want to get into is stuff by the dumpster, right? My favorite thing, I'm just outing myself right now, is when places leave out free stuff. Like they have like a little shelf that says free. I have a set of like 12 mason jars with lids that were not rusted, brand new in the box lids for like free, all free. 12 mason jars with lids, both the tops and the screw on part of, of the lid. I'm going to take a sip of my soda. I call seltzer soda. It's all soda. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so free stuff. There was a TV next to the dumpster at my local thrift. And so I was like, oh, I got to take that. I had spent money on a second monitor. Like it's even if it's just a crappy TV, like even if it's nothing, even if it's broken, I'll just put it out on the curb. So I get it home. Oh, that thing was broke. That thing was broken. That thing was really broke. That thing, I don't know how far we ended up. That thing was fucked up. That thing was real fucked up. I was like, I've never seen I've never seen a broken TV in real life. Like, I've actually never seen, like, what a TV looks like broken in real life. I've only seen, like, pictures of, like, glitchy TVs or broken TVs and pictures or videos online. So to see it in real life, I was kind of like, holy shit, that's cool. And so the first thing I do is I go, oh, that's cool. And I immediately start poking it and like moving around the pixels and stuff because I was just like, you never get to do that. You're never allowed to like physically touch a TV and just mess with it and play with it and all this other bullshit. It was the fun. And so like, of course, I punched the TV and kicked it a couple of times because it's already a broken TV. Who gives a shit? But I was like, oh my God, this is like, almost like I never got rage rooms, right? After punching a TV that was already broken, I was like, I get it a little bit. Not that I took out any rage on the TV in like the sense of like I took a bat to it, but just like being able to break something you're not normally supposed to break. It's even just touching something you're not supposed to normally touch, like a TV screen. It was pretty cool to just see the pixels moving around. I'm just a big stupid idiot child nerd, but anyway, I think so. I have a feeling somebody out there has always wanted to like to just poke their TV and see what happens, but they're always too afraid. I was a child and I'm still a grown ass child, and that was exactly what my brain said. It said touch it, kick, ooh, punch it, ooh, go and throw something at it. And so I didn't throw anything at it because I was inside my house. I didn't want actual glass getting on the carpet, but it was amazing. If you ever find a broken TV, as long as it's not one of those old glass front TVs where you could actually like fucking break your hand punching like a CRT, definitely pick up a broken TV, take a picture of it, and have some fun. But always just make sure you recycle it properly and dispose of all the pieces and everything like that. And make sure you follow the proper procedure for your area as far as the recycling codes are concerned, and make sure clean it up. Don't be a mess. And don't destroy our planet. Anyway, let's get into it. Welcome back to Beacon Pines. In our last episode, we had a lot of fun stuff happening. We spent some lovely time with Beck's family. Maybe not so lovely right at the end there. Things were a little uncomfortable. But, you know, Beck is being a good friend and decided to help us walk home. So let's see what happens when these clouds that have mysteriously appeared. You know, I'm opting to have them rumble first because I love that little drum drawing. And we're going to see what happens. Drum drawing. Oh, that's fun to say. Drum drawing. Maybe, baby. I knew that it was coming. You know, I feel like anybody who watches American Dad knew that it was coming, but rumble drawing. Rumble.
Eventually.
So, And see, it's dimming again. I'm going to shut up and let the game play itself. So, take it away, narrator, while I drink some delicious seltzer. Seltzer, not soda. It's seltzer. I'll shut up now.
Luka began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
Ooh. Oh God. I thought I had more time. Sorry, Beck's a little burpy right now. You... I can't do her I can't do her voice without burping. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luka surveyed the roiling clouds.
Ooh. I'd say the odds are good. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but just his smug little face makes me want to say it like that. Smug little dude. Smug little guy. I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and... Oh dear Lord.
Nice one.
Oh my God, this is just gonna be, this episode's not gonna actually be taught, like the title of this episode is just going to be called, oh excuse me again, Jesus Christ, Burps and Laughs. Like there's just gonna be no official title, it's just gonna be called Burps and Laughs because I cannot control myself. And we continue. Maybe you just stay here and I'll make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Oh no! It did rain. Oh fuck! I'm an idiot. Break meant like the clouds break up.
You stupid.
Not like, like they break, like they start rain. Yeah, that makes more sense when I hear it out loud and I say it to myself. Unlike when I fucking thought of it like an idiot. Oh, that makes so much more sense. It's gonna rain and we're not gonna be able to get to Rolo. Oh dear Lord.
One more time.
Living up to the fucking title of the episode. Let's continue. Ooh, that tickled my thigh.
Hey, yo, what the?
The controller was just very much a rumbling. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Luka, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the box. Still in the from moving. Yes, sorry. I read that like because I always say still in the box. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Oh.
Luka squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
I hear the thunder just a little too loud.
Mum, 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 mum.
And I think that that's just tied to master God, why do games not include effect volume when they have effects? Like, it's not like this game has beautiful like it's simple, just add an effects control. So now instead of having nothing,
God damn it, old man!
Maybe it sounds nice. If you're listening to this at night, I'm sorry, the name of the episode is it is going to be a very distracting one called Burps and Laughs, so clearly it's not going to be a good one to sleep to, but maybe the rain will help with that. Ah, see? Now we can barely hear it. It's great. This looks wild. What is it? Gum. What? Why am I not getting any narrator voice? Is it too quiet? Oh, I turned it all the way down like an idiot. Whoops. Luka, adjust... Oh, I'll try to read in my narrator voice. Luka adjusted the slide with his finger to get a better look. I'm tracking the structural integrity of the gum with increasing amounts of chewing. chewing that one for 47 days.
Luka wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
I'm giving a genuine laugh, but it's more like a It's weird. I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
It's okay, Beck. I think it's funny. I think it's interesting that you found something you wanted to do that was that you liked, that you enjoyed. And you know what? It didn't hurt nobody. It was a good thing, and you're having fun. That's all that matters. You're not weird. It's okay to be even if you are weird, that's okay. I'm weird. I don't give a fuck. You don't either. No, don't let nobody tell you not to be weird. And don't be weird. Or, excuse me, don't let nobody tell you not to be weird, because that's weird. Not your I just contradicted myself. If you couldn't tell, I'm very much in favor of creativity. So I love Beck as a character for that, because she is very much like I was. And that's one of the themes that I was talking about as far as like the things that I was going through when I first played this game. Is I felt like Beck because I wasn't employed, and I felt like I was wasting my life and my time, and you know, I kind of was trying to define myself by this like job and like other people's interpretations and you know what societal norms are, blah 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 blah. And I was just really down on myself and down on my ideas and creativity, and like didn't have any motivation, or feeling like people were just judging me for trying to be myself, especially when I did start looking for work, because I was being judged for how I behaved, because I'm not the most I don't know, I'm very zany and laugh a lot, and I don't really care about most things, and I don't take anything too seriously. Not a lot of jobs like that, especially if you kind of like lead with that, because I'm not going to be somebody fake, especially even if it's for a job. I'm an artist at the end of the day. I mean, I consider myself an artist. I'm an editor. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a video editor, graphic designer. That'll all that fun, nonsensey, woo, editing, woo, stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm an artist. I think of myself as somebody who appreciates art. Not maybe somebody who is like a traditional artist, but I appreciate people being creative. And that comes from people being fun and weird and themselves. Keep being weird. Everybody, keep doing it. Be yourselves, be weird. Don't worry about what other people think. Be yourself. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I've always done, and I'm always going to keep doing. And now that I have the confidence behind myself to fucking tell people that, I want other people to feel this. You know, I want other people to be like, yeah, you know what? I am going to be myself. I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm not going to let it, because you should. Because think about all the most fucking amazing people, the artists, musicians, all these people. They're setting trends because they don't listen to other people, because they are themselves and they're weird. Think about like people like, I don't know, like Lady Gaga. She's an amazing example of somebody who was just so unique and so herself that nobody else could like emulate who she was, or who she is. I say was, but is. She's still there. And it's like, I know I'm getting off topic, so I'm going to kind of rein it back in, but I'm just going to end all of this with this. If you ever feel like somebody is restricting who you are, don't let them do that. Just be fully you, and understand that other people, you know, are going to look at you differently. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. People can look at you however the fuck they want. You know you're happy. Sorry to go on this little bit of a long side tangent, but I felt like saying that because that was one of the things that I dealt with when playing this game for like the first time, and like going through a bunch of shit. That was one of the things that I really struggled with, was like my place in this world and feeling like an outcast, and that people were judging me for just liking video games and liking stuffed animals and liking art history, and like just the things that brought me joy. People were judging me for liking, and it was just a very destructive mindset, and I have been there, and it sucks. And I just want to be a voice of like, hey, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh, it's going to get better, because it takes time, but it takes confidence in yourself, loving yourself, realizing you are loved, and that your weirdness is creativity, and it's going to thrive and blossom and bloom eventually. And it's not a matter of where you are now, it's a matter of staying true to who you are and taking that somewhere. So this has been a very motivational speech part of the episode, but I just wanted to share that. I feel like that's my connection to Beck, because I don't know if Beck's a boy or a girl. I honestly don't know, but I think that's the point. I just think Beck is a very relatable character for me in that way. So, yeah. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that and tell you all that. And we're even dimming screen because I can't fucking shut up. So, I just wanted to say that because I care about all y'all. And I hope vice versa. But either way, I still care about you. End of discussion. Too bad. I care about you. Tough shit. Deal with it. Back to the story. Deal with it. I fucking love you too fucking bad. Aww. Let me love you. Is that from something? I don't think that's from anything. I think that's just like a thing. Oh God, I think seltzer was a bad choice. You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Well said. Well, Luka just summed up my whole fucking, like, 10, 15, whatever the fuck amount of time I spent on that. And, like, yeah, weird can be cool. Weird can be cool. Weird can be cool. Oh, wow. Roll up. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, the devil coming out my esophagus. Oh. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. God, I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some sort of... Oh man, excuse me. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm never drinking seltzer during one of these again. Unless this one does again. Oh God, that's fucking hilarious. I'm never drinking this again. This is terrible trying to do these voices with this, but anyway. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets... It's okay. I will wait. Like a fucking substitute teacher myself. Just, it's okay. I'll wait. You done? You done burping, self? You done, tummy? Tummy, you good? Yeah, it's good. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luka flicked at one of the top.
Oh, did he? I belched at that line. Jesus Christ. No, put the seltzer down in. Put it down, Tony. You could do it. Don't drink it. Switch to water. I have thankfully made the switch, and we'll hurry up because I see how long this episode is going to end up being. I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks. Anything else we can interact with? Dirty clothes.
Luka bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers.
Oh. I'm blind, apparently. Those are flowers. Yes, I see it now.
Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Oh. They were pungent. Like a rotten tomato. Tomato? Tomato.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing about having a brilliant parent with try and say it right. Yeah, that's the thing about... Not about! Anthony! It is with! There is no about in that statement. It says with. Where is there an A in the fucking first line other than in the word yeah and that? Get it right. Kung Fu fighting. Sorry.
You stupid.
I get very easily distracted, if you couldn't tell. Oh, really now? You do? Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Oh. I am adding to the thunder's dramatic effect. Yes, that's what all the burps were for, yes. These flowers would last long. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them, is all. Luka, can I ask you something? Of course. Oh, tapped A a little fast there, sorry. Whoa. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Looking at rain on the window moment. Deep moment incoming. I don't know, just the idea of like, you know, like the sad moment, like everybody in their head in a music video, rain on car window, looking out car window, sad song plays, sad time. Yeah, same exact imagery. Rain on window, back looking out window, sad moment incoming, I bet. Calling it. Do you ever feel alone? And you can start to see how I relate to this character more and more. Like, even when people are around. Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luka took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little. Don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do? When you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to be back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. They think that things are gonna change.
Luka let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my moms? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. Oh, getting a little choked up over here. Excuse me. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luka, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luka a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
And a beautiful place to stop the episode. Woo! Talk about a bit of a contrast as far as talking points. I mean, bunch of burping and laughter because of some unforeseen seltzer belches, but woo! Love this story. Love that part of the story. Love what I had to say about being weird and creative, because you are all lovely people. Beautiful, lovely people. And I hope that you know that. And I hope that you know that I care about you. And I hope that you know that somebody does care, because I am that person. Anyway, not going to get too deep into that. Not going to get too deep, period. We already did that. But as you can see, we're in a great place. Everybody's doing good. But what about Rolo? What about your dear sweet friend Rolo? What's going to happen? What happened to him? I wonder. We'll just have to find out in the next episode. Thank you all so much. As always, take it easy and peace.